What's up YouTube, Top Tactic Fishing here. Welcome to another episode. The purpose of today's video is that I'm going to be showing you how to put line on a spinning reel. Obviously there's different ways that people put line on a reel, but this is the easiest way that I've found out to do it. Is that you put the reel on your rod, you just kind of put it in there. Okay. Alright. Okay, so once your reel is on your rod, alright, set that down. You then want to, this is the line that I'm using, okay? This is a fluorocarbon by Stren 15-pound test, okay? Alright, so your rod has like these little eyes or holes or I call them guides. I mean, there's so many different names for them, but you're going to feed your line through each guide, starting from the top and going down all the way down to your reel. And I'll show you how I do that. Alright. So you take your line, you're going to feed it through the top. You're going to go all the way down through each guide. You want to make sure there's no tangles in the line around your rod. You want to make it nice and straight. Okay. You don't want the line to wrap around the rod and then go through the guide. You just want to do it, go just straight down. Okay. Alright, so now, okay, so once you get down to the reel with the with your line here, you want to open up the bail just like that. Okay, if you had that, this is probably one of the most important parts, making sure that your bail is open, and if it's not and you tie the knot, it's not going to work. So you have to make sure your bail is open. Okay, and then once it's open, you want to tie a knot onto the reel itself. Okay, you want to make sure it goes all the way around. All right. At least this is how I do it. This is the easiest way. And as far as what knot you want to tie doesn't really matter so much. I would just do a knot that you know that's a trustworthy knot. And for me, I'm going to do the improved clench knot. Okay, so I'm going to do that right now. I'm just going to put this down. It makes it easier when you have some room, you know, when you're doing this. Alright. Alright, so I got my knot on there. It's always good to have a set of pliers too, only because what I like to do is I like to pull that tail in and make it pretty tight before cutting it. Take my pliers here, pull on each end to make it nice and tight. Alright. And then you also want to make sure, like how I have it, you want to cut that tail end out too with some scissors. Okay. Alright. Okay, so once you have your knot on there, you want to make sure it's nice and tight and it's all the way around the reel. Okay, you can start reeling then. You want to make sure your bail is over. Okay, so once your knot's tied on there, you bring your bail over. Okay, just like that. And then you just start reeling. And when you're reeling, I always hold my right hand onto maybe about 6 to 8 inches above the reel, so it's straight. When I know the line is coming through, it's going to stay straight onto my reel, because sometimes there might be some small kinks in this line. Okay, and then you just start reeling, and you'll see that line is spooling on there. Okay. And that's pretty much it. So this is the easiest way, in my opinion, to put on fishing line onto a spin reel. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time on Top Tactic Fishing.